and we've got what could have been a fight. Well, it's going to be a fight. They just want to bring it to the center here. Trevor Gillies and Brandon Blair. Boy, these guys are really going all over the ice, and now Gillies is going at it. With the left hand, he's got it free done, and Blair also with the left hand free. Gillies knocks him down, gets him back up on his feet, and he's still going. Gillies and Blair, two heavyweights, and this is the first home fight for Gillies this year for South Carolina. Gillies with the left hand, a couple big connections. Now a shot at the back of the head to Blair, and Blair takes down Gillies, and that is it. There's some showboating there. Two guys who've been around who know what they're doing. And Trevor Gillies is fired up. He's finally got a home fight under his belt this season. 15:52 to go in the first. It's scoreless.
Yeah, it became a numbers game with him, and he's kind of a top 6 forward, but they wanted him to play on the third line, and that really wasn't a role that I think that he was suited for or was very comfortable doing.
Now playing for the Admirals this year, and a shot from the Admirals as they moved into the Stingrays and went wide right of the net. Kept in by Boyle on the far point and wrapped around the net. Delisle trying to poke it on the near side, couldn't get it out. Now a chance in front, saved by Milner. Another chance, and another save by Milner. Milner sprawled out and made an outstanding save, moving to his left, and now Scott Tansky sends all the way down in deep Martinelli.
Activity there. He's played well, I think, especially on that McParland one-timer there that Gall gave him in the second period.
Tie up on the draw was won by the Admirals. Big hit on the near side. Gasek was the one who went down. He's back on his feet quickly, but an open man on the far side. Harstad has a lot of time. It's thrown in front, and they've scored. The Admirals score, and Perrier not happy behind the net. Might have been kicked in.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
And 18:22 remaining in the third period. We at this point have our first goal of the game for Norfolk. Not sure if there'll be discussion from the officials about how that puck went in, but all kinds of room for Harstad. And no, I don't think that got kicked in, actually. We got a replay. It looked like it went off the stick of Brody DuPont.
Quick game. Of course, when I say that, I'm sure it'll slow down. But
well, it is a tight game for sure.
Yeah.
Face-off was won by Norfolk. Shot to the net was blocked. And now the Stingrays come out with a rush on the far side. It's McParland. McParland will shoot in deep. Gall on the backboards. Played it off the back of the net. It banked out in front, and they score! Steve McParland puts it in for South Carolina. A bouncing puck in front. It's McParland's goal, and probably credit Patrick Gall on the assist, who bounced it in front, and a bounce goes the right way for the Stingrays. They tie it up.
Yeah, I don't play tying up Kelly Sajak's stick.
Off the face-off, they score! Joe Devin got the shot. It may have been deflected, but the Stingrays have the lead. 11:29 to go. The captain makes his presence felt as he gets back in the lineup for South Carolina. And the Stingrays, with 2 in a row, have taken the lead here in the third. And Neville moved it up the wall and out to neutral ice. Here's Scott Tansky skating forward. Tansky on the far side, behind the net, wrapped it in, he scores! Scott Tansky on the wraparound! 3-1 South Carolina, and Tansky uses the speed to get ahead of everyone again. His third straight game with a goal for the Stingrays. 10:26 to go, and the floodgates have opened. The Stingrays have scored 3 times in a row to take a lead 3-1. Rob Flick picks it back up for Zajac, and the Stingrays have a rush. 3-on-2. Zajac, Weinstein to the net, he scores! Steve Weinstein slips it underneath Laurikainen, and now it's 4-1. 4 goals in the third period for South Carolina. 8:58 to go in the game. Sensing we might see some fists thrown as Trevor Gillies takes a hit on the near side. And him and Blair. Gillies trying to drop the gloves against Blair. They do a second time. Gillies against Brendan Blair. Round 2. Gillies got the left hand free, and he's going at it. Trevor Gillies.
Looks like Delisle, too, is kind of getting into it over here.
Zajac now out of the box. So Zajac's back. Stingrays at full strength. Gasek gets the steal. To the net, he scores! empty net goal, Alex Gasek, and he has continued the streak. 5 games in a row with a goal for Gasek. This one an empty netter, but it'll count all the same. 5-1 South Carolina with 1:13 remaining. The Stingrays will pick